Boxing was originally nothing more than bare fist fighting between two willing and sometimes unwilling competitors. As a sport, fighting has been around for thousands of years, where it first arose in parts of Africa, including ancient Egypt, before spreading to parts of southern Europe. The ancient Greeks believed that fighting was a game played by the gods on Olympus. The Romans had a keen interest in the sport, and fighting soon became a common spectator sport. In order for the fighters to protect themselves against their opponents, they wrapped leather tongues around their fists. Eventually, harder leather was used and the tongue soon became a weapon. The Romans even introduced metal studs to the tongues to make the cestus, which then led to a more sinister weapon called the myrmex or limb piercer. Fighting events were held at Roman amphitheaters. The Roman form of boxing was often a fight until death to please the spectators who gathered at such events. However, especially in later times, purchased slaves and trained combat performers were valuable commodities, and their lives were not given up without due consideration. Often slaves were used against one another in a circle marked on the floor. This is where the term ring came from. In 393 AD, during the Roman gladiator period, boxing was abolished due to excessive brutality. It was not until the late 17th century that boxing resurfaced in London.
Boxing, also known as pugilism or the sweet science, has roots that go all the way back to ancient Greece and Rome. Back then, fights would take place without gloves, but with just leather tape onto the hands. This resulted in ever more gruesome, deadly battles. The first documented boxing match took place in 1681 in Britain, when the Duke of Albemarle engineered a bout between his butler and his butcher. In the coming years, bare-knuckle boxing contests would be held in amphitheaters all over England. Jack Boughton, also known as the father of boxing, developed the first set of rules for the sport and published them in 1743 as a result from a bout where he killed his opponent in 1741. The most revolutionary change in the sport came in 1865 when John Sholto Douglas, the 8th Marquess of Queensberry, drew up new rules of boxing which basically transformed the sport into what it is today. He is regarded as the patron saint of boxing, and some of the most significant changes were 3-minute round stand and the regulated use of approved boxing gloves. At this point, the popularity of boxing continued to spread. It was included in the St. Louis Olympic Games in 1904 for the first time ever. From here on, talented fighters from all over the world would meet and fight for sanctioned titles all throughout the 20th century and into the 21st. In 1927, the National Boxing Association or NBA became the first sanctioning body to govern over the sport. These sanctioning bodies rank fighters and arrange matches between champions and the most deserving challengers, all for a healthy sanctioning fee, of course. Today, three recognized sanctioning bodies control the world of boxing: the WBC, IBF, and WBA are the only bodies whose titles are recognized worldwide as champions.
Boxers practice their skills on boxing by two basic types of punching bags.
The first type of punching bag is called the double-end bags. So, this type of punching bag suspended between the floor and ceiling with elastic cords. Here it is.
and it's called the heavy bag. Heavy bag filled with sand, aesthetic substitutes, or water is used to practice power, the punching, and body moves. There's it.
A boxing ring is the space in which a boxing match occurs. A standard ring is between 16 and 25 feet to a side between the ropes with another 2 feet outside. The platform of the ring is generally 3 to 4 feet from the ground and with the posts rising around 5 feet.
Boxing glove. One of a pair of leather mittens heavily padded on the back and worn in boxing. It's also used by the boxers to cover their hands. This is the headgear, a device used by the boxer to cover and protect the head.
Mouthpiece or mouth guard. It's important to protect the teeth and gums from injury and cushion the jaw, resulting in a decreased chance of knockout.
Fighters must wear soled shoes to reduce the damage from accidental or intentional stepping on feet.